Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another VV video. Come on! Okay, so, it seems like the market is kind of in a bear trend right now. I believe it's due to Mr. Alex from the Ecomi team mentioning something about the end of February getting spicy for Veve. So that pretty much means that we're gonna get a decent drop. We're expecting Miles Morales, Black Panther, something along those lines. So people are selling off their collectibles and stacking their gems, and with that comes opportunities in the market. So in this video, I'm gonna show you some collectibles that might be our last chance to stack at affordable prices. So without further ado, let's breeze into it. Okay, so when we're talking about stacking in this video, I'm talking about first appearances that are going to stand the test of time, so we're going to ignore certain pop art and decon items. We're talking about big brands, first appearances, and with that, let's go back to Storm. I mentioned her before, and we're going to talk about her again. So she's currently at $70 for the common, and for the uncommon, she is at 70 gems still. So we've seen her touch a high of 120, 110, 120. And yeah, man, do I need to explain Storm? X-Men, first black heroine, or first black X-Men, Omega level mutant, this is a first appearance of a big character. She's been in plenty of comics. She's been on the Avengers. She's the wife of Black Panther, who we might be getting this month. So yeah, I mean, this might be our last chance to stack her at under 80 gems. So whether you like the common pose or the uncommon pose, or you want to split between them, Storm is a collectible that we might not be able to stack again at these levels after this dip is over. So take a look at Storm if you're looking to stack something. So with that being said, on the same token, we got the Voltron common, similar price. This is DreamWorks' first ever NFT, so that's what this has going for it. And Voltron has a fan base that stretches across generations. So we'll just take a look at the common then, since it's 70 gems. You can stack the common if that's what you if you're trying to capitalize on that. Let's take a look at Universal real quick. So the common DeLorean has come back down from like 120. It's currently 90 gems. So kind of up there. I don't know who this guy is, but he's got a wall going on. But wow, look at all these DeLoreans. But yeah, right now you can stack the common DeLorean for under 100 gems if you don't have one yet. If you want to take advantage of the drivability function that may definitely be coming at some point in the future. Don't know when it's coming, but it's definitely coming. So yeah, and that's going to boost the price even more. So if you got like $1,000, you can get 10 DeLoreans if you want to stack those. So yeah, let's keep it moving. What else is there to stack? What else? Let's take a look at Ron English. So Ron English, let's take a look at Toucan Sam. I know he was kind of affordable. So Toucan Sam, 60 gems. So Ron English has a fan base already, right? He's a pop artist, known for his ideals and messages that he sends through his art. And the serial killers, basically trying to tell people that cereal is bad for you. And there's multiple reasons why people might buy these NFTs. People might like Fruit Loops, so they might buy Toucan Sam because he looks basically like the mascot for the Fruit Loops. People might buy the serial killers because they like the message that Ron English is sending, that cereal is bad. Vegans, vegetarians, they might approve of Ron's message. And his fan base hasn't even found out about Veve yet. Like, not that many people, right? So there's multiple reasons to stack Ron English, and then not to mention the interoperability. Pop artists are going to be the first people to be able to put their stuff on Immutable X once that's a thing. So stacking pop art like Ron English could pay off, and the Drug 'em Kill Frog and Toucan Sam, and even Smack, Crack, and Pop are pretty stackable for under 40 gems. Shout out to Traps Wellington. I see you there, player. But yeah, so with that, let's take a look at Peely Fantasy. We just got these dropped. Let's see how much they're going for. 80 gems. So I thought they were going to be more. I thought they were going to be more expensive after they dropped, but they are pretty affordable. And now this is like a newer brand that nobody really has heard of except for the Taiwanese, but it's big over there, right? So once we get localization and it's still speculative just how big this brand is. We're getting mixed reviews. We're getting people from Taiwan saying it's huge. They're placed in temples across the country. Then we got other people saying it's not that big. It's not like Marvel and it's not like Marvel and Disney in the U.S., but like everybody knows about it in Taiwan. So these are speculative stacks. You can stack a few of these for under 80 gems. So I would take a look at these if you want to stack something that might pay off in the long run. So let's keep it moving. What else can we stack? Let's go to the Marvel Mighties. Always stackable. So let's take a look at Ghost Spider. 114. She's seen a high of like 180, recently. Now she's come back down to 114. So I think she's pretty stackable. The Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse movie is coming in October, right? October, November. And stacking Ghost Spider now could, pay dividends. I know it's $100 and it's kind of pricey for the average Veve investor. A lot of people don't hold that many gems on their account. But if you can afford to stack the Spider-Gwen, I think it's going to pay off sooner than later. And there's more. Let's see. Black Cat. She's not the most popular character, but at 100 gems, first appearance of Black Cat. She's, been with Spider-Man plenty of times. And I think she could be a potential big character. Let's take a look at Spider-Woman. She's possibly the most stackable Marvel Mighty right now for 60 gems. First appearance of Spider-Woman. Let me take a look at the edition size. 8,888. She's stackable. I don't think she's made major waves in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe in the comics, but she's not the biggest character, but she is very stackable. If she ever catches fire, then you'll be glad that you stacked some for $60. So with that, let's take a look at Mr. Fantastic as well. I do believe he came down a lot. So he is currently $40 for the floor. A member of the Fantastic Four. We got the Fantastic Four movie coming out. This is kind of I think we're going to look back on this and think this is a steal, a steal price. So don't pass up Mr. Fantastic if you don't have any, or if you're looking for something to stack. You can't go wrong with Marvel's first ever team, the Fantastic Four. And I think that goes for the Invisible Woman as well, and possibly the Thing, whichever one you prefer. But I would go with Mr. Fantastic, I think, myself. And I think that's all the Mighties that are stackable in my opinion. Oh no, hold up, I think I missed one. Let's take a look at Mr. Sam Wilson, the first Black Captain America. 70 gems, similar to Storm. Now if we take a look at him, he looks pretty much like in his Netflix series, the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Now this is his new uniform, and he looks very similar. And this is a clean model in my opinion. So I think he's stackable. He's gonna have a Captain America movie coming out in the future, and yeah, this is the time, because once we start getting trailers and he starts getting in the news, this is going to be a $150 item, and he already touched 150, I think 120, 150 recently, so he's going back there. So it's definitely a stackable moment. So let's continue and see what we see. We can go back to Guardians of the Galaxy. The Common Groot is one of the most stackable items on the app right now. 40 gems. That's as cheap as you're going to get a collectibles these days, about a first appearance. So if you want to animate it one, you can get one for 60 gems, guys. An animated first appearance. Guardians of the Galaxy, a Marvel character. Either the common or the uncommon Groot, both highly stackable. What else do we got? What else do we have? So this is an interesting one right here. The Invisible Woman Sue Storm Common. She's not a first appearance, but she's less than 50 gems, basically drop price, right? Now let's check it out. Let's see. I'm curious. Yeah, drop price. So she's going under retail, 16,500. She's not a first appearance, but this is her realistic retro look. So I think she could possibly be a sleeper if you want to stack her. And if people come around, like once the movie comes out or something, she could see a run up, and you'll be glad that you stacked her now when nobody was thinking about her. So I think that's one you might want to keep in the back of your mind. And then let's see. If we want to go a little more expensive, let's take a look at the second appearance Wonder Woman. She is currently 228 gems. She's holding a solid floor. So this is not the first appearance, but she's like the better looking of the two. And there's only 10,777. So if you were to stack her now, I think she could see another run up. People like how she looks, people are questioning the first appearance, but I know the first appearance is going to hold its weight, but people are questioning the first appearance, and people might migrate to her just to have a Wonder Woman if they can't afford the $1,000 Wonder Woman. This Batgirl, she's cool, but I wouldn't stack her. We got 3 Batgirls, and the one to the right is the first appearance right here. But let's keep looking around. Let's see what we see. Let's see. Let's take a look at Adventure Time. I remember BMO was kind of affordable. So this is a season 1 collectible, 88 gems, kind of stackable, only 7,500, similar to the Todd Batman numbers in the first appearance, Joker and Harley Quinn numbers. So that's interesting. I don't know. Maybe that edition size means something, maybe not. Let's take a look at Finn 125. Nah, we don't want to do that. Princess Bubblegum 85, also possibly stackable, under 100 gems, a season 1 collectible. Adventure Time, a very popular series. So with that, let's go to the comics. Let's take a look at some comics. These comics have kind of come down as well. We got some decent comics that are definitely going to go back up. So let's take a look at some that has come down. Fantastic Four issue number 1 comes to mind. 157, that's very affordable compared to the 220 gems that all-time high that it's seen. So if you don't have a Fantastic Four yet and you want to stack a few, 157 is kind of pricey for the average investor, but it's a grail comic that you might want to have a few of if you don't already. Let's take a look at Marvel Comics 1. That's come down quite a bit too, from 500 gems, 400 gems. Okay, not super stackable, but it just came down. So let's see. What else do we have here? I think let's take a look at the Captain America. Okay, he's still holding a decent price, 25 gems. People aren't sleeping on that one. Let's see. Journey into Mystery for sure. Top 3 comic dropped on the app. One of the top 3 comics dropped on the app. 60 gems. I believe David Yu said something like this is Stanley and Jack Kirby's first appearance on the app with this comic, and 60 gems for what is this, a Silver Age key grill, one of those things, 40,000 editions. I got 16 of them, 50 gems. I think that's a steal, guys. First appearance of Loki, Heimdall, Asgard. And I think this is one that you might want to get if you missed out on the comic stacking early days. Journey into Mystery is still kind of sleeping, so take a look at him. And I think that's all I want to mention. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing one. Let's take a look at Miles Morales. 133. Okay, he's kind of up there, but I think he's going to see another climb. So this is kind of affordable for the time being. As we get closer to October, this might be a $250 comic. This might be might creep up to $300 depending on the movie and all that. So if we get a collectible too, I think this comic is going to run up. So don't sleep on Miles, And I think that is all that I have to show you guys today. First appearance of Green Goblin, 35 gems. Also another stackable comic, if I do say so myself. And with that, we will wait. Let's take a look at Strange Academy. 24 gems. Okay. 400. You know, it's what a lot of first appearances in this comic. You know, I don't know, speculation, but yeah. With that, let us move on. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yes, I do believe that the market will dip even further, but I just wanted to give you guys some items to take a look at if you were still thinking about stacking. I know stacking has become like 3 times, 5 times harder than it used to be. So when you used to could get like 7 to 10 items, you probably can only get like 3 to 5 now, if that, depending on your gems situation. But yeah, those are some key first appearances that are going to stand the test of time as we get more users. So you might want to, those are some items you want to take a look at. So yeah, with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice because I am learning just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt because things could change. And with that being said, if you want to follow me on the Veve app, if you take a look to the bottom left-hand corner, you will notice my Ben Simmons Spider-Man, which I have listed for 1 million gems. If you find him, you can find me, and I will follow back. And with that being said, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and hodl strong, my friends. Later.